So we're gonna give them a shout out. Ready? They're like right there, right there. Okay. What is up, YouTube? All right, cool. We are live on both platforms. Bam, all over the place. Me too, man. Okay, cool. So, cool. We already got some people joining in on YouTube. What is up? We also have Facebook Live in the building as well. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to get the $50 gift card out to y'all. Let me pull up. I wanted to share with everybody some of the things that you guys wanted to use the $50 gift card for. And by the way, we got people signing in from all over the place. We have San Jose, California. We got Mumbai, Indiana. I don't even know. Does that even make sense? Is there like even a place called Mumbai, Indiana? Well, if you're there, welcome. Welcome very much. Okay, we got Madison, Wisconsin. We got Fontana, California. We got Hireman, Utah. We have Islamabad, Pakistan. It is. We are global, everybody. Woo-hoo-hoo! Global. Okay, just got my RODI system installed. Now getting a sump. All right. Maybe you could use it towards like a trigger system sump, something like that. If you ever had a trigger system sump and you love it, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think about those. I had one at one point. It was the Ruby 36, and I mean they're clean. They're just clean sumps. The one thing I like about the sump that I have now, though, that I kind of like custom did, was like kind of a shell, kind of Berlin style, and then I put in some of my own baffles in it, is that the water comes into a reservoir first and then fills up and comes over and into the filter stock, so you don't end up with the splashing. The water goes underneath the water level and it keeps it whisper quiet. And by the way, if you guys are coming in, drop a like, hit that thumbs up button. Getting excited about this giveaway. I'm excited. You should be too. We have, let's see who else was in here. This person just wants to use the $50 card in general. Just in general, we're just gonna, yeah, sure. Well, you know, this person says honestly. Okay, all right, just honestly. Royal Oak, Michigan. If Royal Oak, Michigan wins, nothing against you if you're a Michigan fan, but this is not the week. This is not the week to be a Michigan fan. Whew. All right, we're gonna move on from that one. Well, if you win though, you'll still get it. I'm honorable like that, honestly. All right, we got Battle Bro, Vermont. Let me know where you're at in the comments. Let me know where you're at, where you're tuning in from. Oh, we got lots of comments over on. I didn't even have that open. What is up, YouTube? Okay, we got Bears. Okay. Oh, Detroit Bears. No, that's Detroit Lions. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Bears. I like Bears. Bears are cool. All right, what are you giving away? We're giving away a fit camera. Come on, man. Where you been? Shouldn't assume your gender. I'm sorry about that. Honestly. All right, so we are giving away a $50 Marine Depot gift card. If you got signed up for it, you would have already had to have been in that already. The giveaway, the contest, and to be entered into it ended at midnight last night. So I'm sorry if you're not already in it. That's cool. Hang out with us. That's cool. You can hang out. That's all right. We're just talking. We're just hanging out. And we're gonna give this card away in let's just go with 11 minutes. Let's go with 11 minutes. Hey, we ain't all got all night, right? But we just hanging out, just some reefers. And hey, look, if these live streams go well, maybe we'll do some more of them in the future. We'll do some Q&As. If you like the Q&A, drop it in the comments. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. New Jersey. All right. Pensacola, Florida. Hey, what's up? Newport. Coast, Carolina. All right. Okay. All right. Retro Reefs. He had a Trigger 39 Emerald. Working good on a 75 SPS tank. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. All right. Right on. All right. Bree X wants a Q&A. I like it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Let me know, or let me know what you want to know about the 300 or this 10-gallon Nano behind me. We got a few minutes. Why don't we knock some out? Why don't we do that? And haven't forgot about you guys on Facebook. If you have not followed me on Facebook already, I have a Facebook page. There you go. There it is. It's at Real Reefing TV. Go check it out. All one word on Facebook. Maybe just maybe I could drop the link in the comments of the YouTube stream. Well, isn't that a novel idea? We got Santa Maria, California, Burbank, California. Woo, woo. All right. Got you guys in. Like Flynn, I love it. Okay, so this is when you have one laptop for an entire family. Your wife is on Facebook on here. I gotta log her out. Get out. Out. Me in. Oh Lord. Password? I don't know. Did not nail it. That's okay. I'll get you guys you guys can look it up on Facebook, Real Reefing TV. Okay, question here. Let's see. We have an oil slick on the 13-gallon Nano. Have this surface agitation, and it still hasn't gone away. What can I do? Okay, so in your surface skimming, it needs to be pulling it over the top. So if it's sitting, even if you have agitation and it's pushing away from the overflow, then that's your problem. So if it's pushing away, you'll have surface agitation, but basically it'll be pushing all of that surface scum away from it, and the water won't be able to. The surface isn't overflowing and heading back down into the overflow. So try repositioning your power head and getting it so where that it's not either it's not pushing. Like it's going in the other direction. So like for instance, my overflow, let's let you guys look over here. So my overflow is on this side, my power head and my return is on this side. And that way it's pushing around this way. But if I have my power head on this side, it would basically be pushing all that surface scum away from the overflow, and it wouldn't be able to get it to go down. So try that. If that doesn't work, kind of hard to tell you what to do other than that without like looking at the system and kind of looking at it myself. So it's pushing towards the overflow. Maybe try, I don't know, maybe if it's too high, maybe if it's too much, that may be the cause of it. It's just too turbulent for everything to get going down the overflow. Do you find that it's kind of sitting in one spot? Maybe try just pointing the power head in different directions. Try that. Any great tips for cycling the new Nuvo 10-gallon? Okay, so yeah, absolutely. What I did on mine, first you want to start with some nice clean rock. So if you get dry rock, then you want to either do either a cycle that is just kind of a natural cycle. It'll take you a while, do plenty of water changes on it, get the old water out, get new water, fresh water in, and that stuff starts to release out of the rock, right? Okay. Or do what I did is the bleach cure on it. You use 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. So you got 10 gallons of water, add 1 gallon of bleach. I let that sit in there for about 2 weeks, and that rock is, you could eat off of it. Don't do that. And I have a couple of videos on that, so you can go check out the YouTube page on those. When you're cycling it, you just got to take your time. Patience is everything. And you can use like Dr. Tim's One and Only. Head to marinedepot.com for that. You can also use some of this. I was in a pinch, and I was like, I didn't really want to take the time to order online. And so I like to every now and then support the online or support the brick and mortar stores too, because without them, it's kind of hard to get into a fish store and go look at corals and fish and stuff like that, right? So I went and picked up Seachem. This is the stability, and so basically it's bacteria in a bottle, and you get that in there, get that going, and then wait a couple more weeks. About 3 days ago, this thing went cloudy. That's when you know it's kicking. Basically, the bacteria is blooming in there, and then once the bacteria blooms, and then it'll go crystal clear. That's when you know it's pretty much cycled. So I waited a couple more days, did a full panel test on it yesterday. Ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, all 0. That means the cycle has completely taken place. So it'll go from ammonia to nitrite to nitrate. And once you have 0 all the way across, you don't have to. Once you have 0 all the way across, you know nothing in the water. Phosphates came out at 0.15, so a little bit high, but that's okay. Hopefully that answers your question, Justin. Wait a minute, you in both places? Justin, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. Getting all the likes, I like it. Okay, cool. New to reefing, what should I test in my tank? Okay. If you're new to reefing, chances are you don't have a ton of corals yet. So I wouldn't really worry about testing for calcium, magnesium, and alkalinity yet. Basically, you should be testing for ammonia every once in a while. Make sure that it's not in there, but definitely a lot up in the very beginning. By the way, this one goes out to Cameron. And because ammonia is absolutely deadly, nitrite is deadly, so you want to make sure those are 0. Nitrate, not a huge deal, but can lead to some algae problems. So you want to keep an eye on that. And phosphate. So for testing phosphate, I recommend the Hanna Checker. Phosphate, I mean, it's just it's a little green. It's up there. I'm like tied to this chair right now, but that's really good for checking because it's very crystal clear in what it says. It's a digital readout, and it's easy to read, and it's easy to do. Real quick, just Joe, bristleworms, not a big deal. I'm cool with them. You know what? Let them be. Let them scavenge. They're little scavengers. Okay, so other things you want to test for, kind of just on mainly all the time, is phosphate and nitrate for you, Cameron. And due to just doing your water changes, depending on the size of your tank, you want to do anywhere from like 10 to 20%, depending on the bio load, right? But I would stick with that. If you can do 20% a month, then you're going to end up managing those nutrients pretty well, the nitrate and the phosphate, and you'll end up replenishing all the trace elements and the calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium that you need. All right. Boom. Fritz is a good turbo start for good bacteria. I don't know. I haven't used it, so I can't really say much about it. Sorry. What corals do you recommend when the water is ready? So have a clear goal in mind. What are you trying to do? And that's a pitfall that a lot of people fall into is just buying the cheapest coral, throw in there that is kind of a tester, and that's fine, but do it in the way that you want to do it. Meaning, like, if you want it to be an SPS tank, which I recommend for more like advanced reefers, then start with like maybe an SPS that that's less expensive, but that you could take out if and sell it or give it away if you're trying to do high-end SPS, or if you don't really care and you're just looking to like fill it up with low, so just kind of have an end in mind. Like, what do you want the tank to look like? Do you want it to be all SPS? Do you want it to be a mixed reef tank and you have the the sticks and the softies and kind of the fleshy ones, the LPS, or do you want it to all be softies and kind of like a Zoa tank? Like, that'd be pretty dope too. But just have an end in mind and start with something that's less expensive. Obviously, we don't want to drop $100 coral in a tank and have it be toasted. But have an end in mind, and so start with that, and start with a small frag. Something that's hardy, like green Poecilophora, bird's nest is really hardy for SPS, or Monopora is really hardy for an SPS. If you're doing softies, I mean, you can't really, like, most softies are pretty hardy. And for LPS, maybe go with like a frog spawn or a Duncan or something like that. That's again pretty hardy. Okay, cool. So, Andrew, sorry if you haven't entered into the giveaway. That's okay. We're gonna have another one at 5,000 subscribers. So, and I'm gonna do like I think I'm gonna do $100 for that one. Yeah, just now because that's what came to my mind. So, and Kenji, LPS and enemy, that's fine. Keep separated so that they're not stinging each other. So no big deal. Yeah, sorry, Andrew. The deadline to get in was Monday of last week. Got to stay up to date on them videos, man. Got to stay in it. All right, cool. So I am going to Gleam to generate a winner. Let me do that. Okay, winner. Draw winner. I don't know how to do a drum roll. Okay. One winner to draw. Let's do it. 60 potential users that can win. So 60, there it is. Okay, it's drawing. 1%, 99. Don't even know. That's not even good math. Okay, 100%. And the winner is Robert McCreary. Robert McCreary, you have won, my sir. You have won. Are you on? Are you on? C, are you on, Robert? I don't know. Robert, where you at? I don't know, Robert. If you see Robert, though, give him a high five. It doesn't really work that way on social media platforms. But congrats, Robert. You have won the $50 gift card to Marine Depot. I am going to get online right now and let's just, you know what? Let's knock that out. Let me just get on there and let's buy it right now. Let's see here. And by all means, you guys want to hang out? Even though you didn't win, that's cool. You want to hang out with me for just a little while longer? Maybe I'll get some more. We'll get some more questions answered. What's up, Chewy's Bro Aquatics? What's going on? Justin's being a great sport. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. And again, like I said, we're gonna do another one at 5,000 subscribers. You know, because I'm all about growing this community. I think that you guys are, you know, you guys are why I'm here. I want to help you guys save the time, save the money, save the frustration. You know, I've been doing this for 8 years, and you know, I don't know it all. I don't know it all. I'll tell you that. I'll be the first one to tell you I do not know it all, and I don't. But I do know quite a bit, and I have been doing it for quite a while, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm here to share those with you, and I'm also here to share the successes with you, and I want to hear, you know, your successes. I want to hear, you know, what you guys are having trouble with, and if I can help you out with something, you know, maybe I learned something in the progress, in the process, and I can turn around and help someone else too, right? And that's what this is all about. Cameron said that's his cuz you signed up and you won. That's how easy it is. That's it. You know what, Cameron? Tell your cousin to get on here. He won. He won. Come on. All right. Green hair algae, but getting a emerald crab soon. Emerald crabs are good. I had a green hair algae problem once, and you know what took care of it for me? Like that was those, and you know, they're not like the greatest tank mates, because like for a reef tank, because they bolt everything over. But you know what? They keep my tank. They do some serious work. Is these zebra sails? I mean, they're like that big, but they do work. And I only got like a couple of them. So depending on the size of your tank, you probably only need like one. I only have like 2 in the 300. They do work. Trochus snails are good, but green emerald crab, he's cool. You know, they'll eat bubble algae sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they'll eat bubble algae. So I've had them fix that for me before. I've had them do that. What else we got? What other questions? What other questions? Marine. What other questions we got? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys, if you haven't watched the video that that went live just a couple hours ago on Black Friday shopping. If you haven't done it, go do it. because there's a lot of really good stuff in there, just kind of time information. You know, that on Marine Depot, they are doing 15% off plus the 5% cash back that you get on everything. So they're doing a lot of really great deals right now, like 15% off site wide. There's also some things that are 20% off, and they're just doing a lot of great things. Kind of reminded me I logged on here. Yeah, plenty of things. Green hair, and he's right. Chris is right. You know, green hair is a symptom of a problem, right? So green hair is like it's the symptom of having higher nutrients. So if you have an algae problem and you got to fix the underlying cause of it, now it's okay to have a little bit of algae. That means you got nutrients in the tank. You don't have none and you're rocky like bones. But on the other hand, too, you want to have something that's going to kind of mow it down for you as well. So keep an eye on your nutrients, your phosphate and your nitrate. You want your phosphate to be around 0.03 parts per million and your nitrate to be around 5. Like that's ideal. Obviously, don't go chasing numbers too much. If everything looks good, then you know keep it the way it is. Tim said his wife won't let him get a new tank. So how do I overcome this? This is a great question, Tim. This is a great question. So here's what you do. You get on marinedepot.com and you buy a tank, and then when it arrives, you just ask for forgiveness. Like you already have it. So this is my wife coming in. What's the problem?
I hear you.
I'm just giving sound advice, not marital advice by any means, but sound advice on how to get a fish tank when your wife disapproves. You just do it. Or here's what I did, Tim. Here's what I did. I was not able to get another tank. I was definitely told you're done. This is it. This is all the tank that you're ever going to get. So what I did was I built this here desk right behind me, and I said, you know what? I built you a desk. I just saved you $500 by building a desk. So I want a tank. And so that's what I did. And then I bought a tank. And so there we go. Pop, pop, pop. Boom. So you take something she wants, you save her the money on it, and then you take that saved money and then you buy yourself a tank with it. There's another great idea. I'm just coming up with these left and right. Boom. And she leaves. Because I'm right. Because I'm right. OMG. That's right. Okay. Nitrate's 10. That's okay. I mean, that's not the end of the world. 10 is not the end of the world. But if you have green hair algae, that means you have higher than that, right? Because the algae is taking up the nitrate and the phosphate. So that means that you actually have a higher than, like, there's some in the water that you can test, but there's some that's locked up in the algae. So if you did like a 3 days of darkness, or something ate the algae, right? That algae is not taking up that nutrients anymore, and so or your snail's pooping it out. But that's what's creating. It's kind of be like a cycle effect. So use some nutrient export methods. Either if it's your skimmer, kind of start to narrow down your possibilities of what it could be that's kind of giving you the issue. So it could be the skimmer. It could be that it's not running efficiently. It could be that you have a filter sock that's been in there for 5 months. It could be your tap water, or not your tap water, but your product water from your RO system. Or sometimes the filters don't last forever in those things, and then you get phosphate and nitrate leaking into your water. And every time you auto top off, you're just dosing more back into it. So that could be it too. So start looking for those things, like what the root cause of the issue could be. Why are your nutrients so high? Cool. Like an example of that is the red slime algae that I had in the tank. Well, I would test the phosphate in there and be 0. Test the nitrate and be 0. But I know there's some in there because there's algae. So, okay, what else we got? Okay, cool. You said I should do a bulk resupply gift card next time. If you want, I can do that. I can do a bulk resupply gift card. I've just kind of had a thing with Marine Depot. They've agreed to kind of like, I'm sure you already know this, but the links that I put in the description below, and all those types of things. Those are affiliate links. So based on you guys going to those and shopping through Marine Depot, you're actually, and going through my links, you're supporting me in this this kind of side hustle. And basically, I haven't made $50 like in everything that I've done. Like, I haven't made that, right? So this is not I'm getting rich or having to quit my day job. I still go to work well, I hate working a 5-day work week, but that's besides the point. I still go to work, and this is just something that I do to kind of like, as a hobby, one, because I like this kind of cinematography and kind of building this community, but it just kind of goes back into the equipment and the things that I have, all of these, tripods and the fancy camera and stuff like that. And it all kind of goes back into that, but I have not made $50 from doing this. And, it's not really my goal to get rich off of this or anything like that, but you guys would be supporting me in this cause and getting, getting the word out to people on what's going on. What's up, Zach? How's it going, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. We're just all hanging out here, doing some Q&A. We got some people that are, oh, here we go. Another question dropped. Do you think that a stock LED on the BioCube can grow acans? Without looking at like the PAR sheet on it, like the PAR distribution, I can't tell you for certain, but probably, especially if you kept them towards the top. I know that the stock LEDs like aren't that powerful enough to grow like, I mean, maybe some SPS at the very, very top if they're low light demanding SPS, but I would imagine that you could grow some acans under it. But you know what? You're more likely to smoke a coral or kill a coral with highlight than you are with low light. And LPS, you can generally get away with anywhere from like, 75 PAR to 150 PAR. Like, you don't have to have extreme light for acans or for softies, or softies being like, Zoas or Pallies or the leathers. LPS being like brains and acans and things like that. What are your ideas on the RJ Enterprises 60-gallon RN1? Well, you know what? Let's make some thoughts, because I don't know. RJ, what do you say? It was RJ? Hold on. Let me get back to that. What'd you say it was? The R&J Enterprises 60-gallon all-in-one. All right. R&J. Yeah. Let's take a look at it. I don't really have any ideas yet, but I'm always down for some new tankage. Hey, Tim. Here you go. Let me take a look at this one for you. Go. Okay. Here it is. Fusion X. Oh wait, that's a forum. Give me some. Okay. All right, that looks pretty slick. Rimless look. Okay. I don't really know R&J. What I would suggest doing is doing some like searches on the do some searches on the reviews of it. Make sure that it's not springing leaks or anything like that, and that people are having an easy time getting their equipment in the back of it. The equipment that like comes stock on it, and see that kind of stuff. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, she's listening. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. You have my seal of approval. You have Real Reefing's TV's seal of approval to buy the tank. She'll be fine. I think the BioCube comes with a power compact light as well. Don't quote me on it. Well, Zach, we're quoting you on it. That's it. Just went down. It's been quoted. Acans do pretty well in low light, but they do change color. That's right. So acans do change color as far as like what different types of lighting they're under, intensity and color spectrum. So keep an eye on that. I've heard that they even have like, even if it's the same color spectrum and you go from like power compact or T5 or metal halide, you go to LED, or like if you switch up even if it's the same color spectrum, you're going to end up with a different coloration. Sometimes it can be good. You know, you might go from like just red to red, green, and orange. Get that like banging rainbow, and you'd be like, yeah. Yes, Chris, great work. Yes, sir. Fred says it seems like the RJ same solid. So there you go, Tim. Solid tank right there. Go look it up. RJ. I'm not endorsing it. I don't really know anything about it. But I mean, like it seems nice. Seems pretty nice. RJ Aquatics. That's probably should have went to their website. That probably would have been good. It looks like the lights that comes on it are really meant for, I mean, unless they come with different lights. It looks like the lights that come on it are not really meant for like, you know, SPS or anything like that. Like mainly just fish only. Like I don't even know if you should grow corals under it. So just keep that in consideration. Like if you're gonna do that, then if like lights come on it, that is, like I don't really know, but if lights come on it and those are the lights, you can see it on there. If those are the lights, then you may want to kind of calculate that into your price for it because you're gonna need different lights. She says you can get a beta fish. Hey, I've actually looked into getting some beta fish. I hear there are some pretty banging betas. Yes, I think it just came up with a new channel name. I'm gonna open up another channel. It's gonna be called Banging Betas. Oh, this is so good. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? We got any more questions on the live stream? Where I gotta get back to it. There you are. There you are. What's up? If you're just joining us, drop in a like and drop in a question. We're doing a Q&A. All right. Chewy's likes it. Who would subscribe to Banging Betas? Let me know. Let me know if you would subscribe to that. You would tap that like button. Okay. Have an Aiptasia outbreak. What do I do? Can I do what's it? TJI bleach cure. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I did have an Aiptasia outbreak in the 300. And what I used was a copper band butterfly. So that worked out really well. He went to town. On it. Took him a few days, but then he just mowed down, took them all out. Buddy of mine, actually, Zach, that is in the live here. He used peppermints. So you can use peppermint shrimp too, and they will generally, and now like in between any one fish, the characteristics don't necessarily go to the next fish, right? So you take this as a, kind of like a disclaimer, but they may not all do it, but you know what? Peppermint should take care of it. If you have a small tank, you can't really handle a butterfly, but if you can, butterflies work. Okay. I am just here for the giveaway. The giveaway already happened. Boo. Josh, you kill me. The Millennial Reefer. I like that name, by the way. That's good. What's your thought on the Bubble Magus Curve 5? Do it. If you got the space for it, it fits your tank like the size of your tank. Do it. Bubble Magus, love it. I'm a fan of the Bubble Magus train, if you will. I've got the C99 on mine, which is like massive. Like the skimmer cup lid is literally that big, and that's not a lie. I mean, it is bigger than a dinner plate. It's bigger than a steering wheel. It's massive, and it works great. So it's good. Let's see here. All right. Josh wants me to subscribe to him. I'll subscribe to you. I'll subscribe. I can't right now. I don't think I can. I can't click on, like when I click on your name, it doesn't work. So I'll hit you up. I'll get you. I got you, bro. I got you. Let's see, getting one for my overstocked 55, and I think the Bubble Magus, Magus curve. What does that handle? Is it like 100? Zach, didn't you have the Bubble Magus? He's still on here? I don't think he's on anymore. He had a Bubble Magus 5, I think. Marine Depot, Bubble Magus curve 5. Let's see what you got. Let's see here. By the way, right now, 20% off of the Bubble Magus curve 5 on. Here, let me get you this. Let me get you this real quick here. Let me drop this link for you so you can check that out. Any day now. All right, let's see here. Hang on one second. I'm coming back. Copy. Copy. Right now, in that, is it gonna go? Too many characters, whatever. All right. Right now, Bubble Magus curve 5 is $167.99 from 209. 20% off. 4.5 star reviews. Like I'm down with it. Tank capacity 140 gallons. Like that's really gonna handle what you need it to handle for an overstock 55. Like that'll do it for sure. Let's see here. Continue. You're in the yeah, for sure. 40-gallon Nuvo, just a review on my channel. Sweet. Since the Q&A, what kind of media should I use? A BRS reactor for LPS and a tank, maybe calcium. Well, what are you trying to do? Right. So like, are you trying to boost your like your calcium and alkalinity, or are you trying to manage your nutrients? By the way, Tim, are you still on here? Like, who's on the Facebook Live? So I'm about to get off of that. I only got one person. Maybe you should jump over. If you're on the Facebook Live, jump over to the YouTube. Jump over there. And we'll see you there. Peace out, Facebook. All right. Cool. That's done. All right. Now, on here. So, like, it depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to manage your nutrients and things like that? If you're trying to manage your nutrients, you can run. I have a dual BRS reactor, and I use calcium. Crazy tonight. I use GFO and carbon. I use ROWOFOS. Just because I feel like ROWOFOS, you can use a lot less of it, and it goes a lot further than just plain GFO. So I like to use that, especially when you have a 300-gallon tank and you're trying to manage the nutrients in there. Now, I'll say that to say, all right, what in God's green earth is happening over here?
What is up, everybody?
Okay. Phone just started like talking back to me. What is that? All right. So I use ROWOFOS and carbon. I use the ROX8 carbon. So I just feel like that's it's really pure carbon. Like Aquamax has some. You can find them at Marine Depot, or you can get the Bulk Reef Supply stuff. That works too. I do like that. Completely off topic, but do you watch The Walking Dead? I do, but I haven't seen any of this season. We are so far behind in like all of our shows. Like we are watching, and do not judge me for this. We're watching Grey's Anatomy, The Good Doctor. We're watching New Amsterdam, which are all like the medical shows. We're watching This Is Us. And so this is how I get to have tanks. I watch a bunch of chick shows with my wife. We are watching the new Manifest show. I'm a huge fan of Gold Rush, so I have to watch those. Like we have so many shows. And then we decided we were going to do like this Harry Potter marathon. Like I have all the movies, so we just decided we're going to watch all those. So we started doing that. So like it's just kind of we're getting backed up, and The Walking Dead is still it's on my DVR. It's there to watch. No spoilers. I'll kick you out of it. I'm just kidding. I probably won't, but then I won't have any reason to watch it. So don't do that to me. Let's see here. Fred, thanks. I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to, kind of just just kind of share the knowledge that I have, right? Like, so all these things that I've done and failed at, and the things that I've kind of picked up along the way, just small stuff. I think it's the small stuff that kind of adds up that really makes our lives easier as reef keepers. Let's see here. Got the Bubble Magus 5 for $59. Wait, what? It was on sale for $169, and I won $100, $110. See, that's cheating, Chewy. That's cheating. You really didn't buy. Well, yeah, you did, but good for you. Boost minerals for LPS. Oh, that's what you want to do. You want to boost the minerals for the LPS. Then I would suggest getting a doser. Is that what you said? Did you say doser? Or did you say a? Hold on. Let me go back. Media should I use in a BRS reactor? No, yeah. If you're trying to like boost minerals and stuff like that for like calcium and alkalinity, you could go a couple of ways with it. I really like the dosing method, 2-part, because you can really kind of fine tune what you're adding. Just make sure that you're testing. Test your alkalinity, test your test your calcium before, and then like on one day, and then the next day test it, and the next day test it. So you can see how much it's dropping by, and then use the manufacturers to kind of start slow and start to build it back up. And then you kind of pull it back a little bit on how much you're dosing so that you can match what the tank is actually using, and then you can maintain it from there. And then every once in a while, I would say like every month, check your magnesium, and then just add whatever you need to get your magnesium back up to like 1300. Is it over? Casey Reeves, yeah, it's over. Robert McCreary won. He won the $50 gift card, so we're excited for him. And we are going to do another giveaway at 5,000. You know what? I'm just gonna stop saying subscribers, because I feel like that's not fair to you guys. Like, you guys aren't just subscribers; you're a part of the family, right? So you're part of the Real Reefing fam. So we're gonna say members. We're gonna do it when there are. We are going to do another giveaway. This time I'm going to step it up a little bit more. Once we get to 5,000 members, that's when we'll do another one. So, watch out for that. Make sure that you hit the bell on the videos so that you get updated on those. So I only ran that one for a week. And that's how I expect it to go, going forward, because we got a lot of good participation with it. And it means you got to be on your game. You got to be watching them vids. All right. Yeah, in your reactor, Fred, you can just use carbon. Keep your water crystal clear, keep it smelling nice, and then dose like Red Sea A and B, something like that, if you wanted to keep it simple. But you know what? Like mine just failed, so I can't really say it's like uber reliable. But I had it for a while, and it's really inexpensive. On Amazon, they have these. Let me get this for you, but let me drop it in the comments. Hang on one second. And I had it for like 3 years, and it was doing great, and then just stopped working. It's not like it overdosed my tank or anything like that. But it just kind of stopped working. So I'm gonna have to get another one, I think. And I think I'll just get the same one because I mean it did really well. I'm gonna drop this in the comments for you. It's $60. Peace out. So yeah, in the comments right there, it's the Amazon link. That is an affiliate link to Amazon, but it's like $63, and it's the JBow doser. So it's you can program it to do all throughout the day, dose your A and B for you, so you don't have to, manually do it if you miss a day or anything like that. Like, I mean, it's a small price to pay for automation. And like, why am I here, right? To help you save time, money, and frustration. Well, that's kind of the frustration piece. Because you start doing something and then you forget to do it, and that's just how it is. So anything you can automate, I'm a huge fan of. That was a lot of work switching to here, Tim. That's, you know what, but you did it, right? And now you're here. So, welcome. Have torches, hammers, elegance, green mushrooms, green star. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you might even be able to, test, right? You may not need to dose. Like if you need a dose, then that's what I would do. I would automate it. But if you only have, a few LPS, you probably just through water changes are going to take care of any of the dosing requirements, or anything like that. You know what? I bet you guys are tired of looking at me so much. I bet you want to look at the tank. Hang on a second. Let's get you guys in here. I bet you are tired of looking at me. So, by the way, if you guys haven't met, this is Omen. That's Nemo spelled backwards. My son named him. So I think that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. So got Duncan's, Powder Blue Tank, Sailfin, Blue Hippo, Ibly Angel. That's kind of cool. Black. Okay. Should I get a Zoa Garden or what is that? A Bienia frag? What is that? Hold on, let me go look that up. Tell me what that is. Maybe it's just spelled wrong. Maybe not. I don't know what that is. And a quick search is not bringing it up. Oh, Xenia. Yeah. Yeah, go Zoa Garden for sure. Xenias are great and they look great and they pulse and they do that really cool thing. But unless you want a tank full of Xenia, I wouldn't do it. Just don't do it. It's so tempting too. It is. That's it. Yeah, you're right, Chris. That's an AI Prime HD, which HD stands for hyperdrive. So you can basically take one of the channels and pull it down and then boost other channels of it up. So if you want, if you're not going to use all of the white, all the power on the white, then you can boost that up and move the power over to the blues or the violet and things like that. Hey, and by the way, we just gained a member of the Real Reefing fam, Tim Card. Welcome, sir. Surrounded my zinnias to keep them from spreading with the mushrooms to keep them from spreading. Okay, so that's good, and you can keep it on an island, but watch for drops. So once they get to a point where they can't spread anymore, they'll drop off pieces of it. Just like an arm or two will just be they'll drop it and it'll be floating around your tank. It'll find a new spot to settle and then it'll take off there. So just keep an eye out for that. Just keep an eye on it. That's all I'm going to say. You can do it. You can do anything you want to. It's your tank, but just, caution. Yep, the little droplets, you give them to the fish store. That's cool too. Yep, you gotta be vigilant with those guys. They will Store. If you're getting store credit for Xenia, then that's good on you, sir. Good on you. You go get yourself another Tang or something. Fred, what size tank is yours? Is it the 50 gallon? All right. Madeline, welcome to the family. Welcome to the Real Reefing fam. Glad you found the channel. Glad you found it. It's a 125 6-footer, Fred. Okay, all right, that's a good size tank. I like it. I like the width of it and the length of it. And that way, that way those tanks have plenty of room to swim and get their swim from one side of the tank to the other. So I like that. All right, let's see here. Do I just have the Nano? No, Madeline, I don't. I also have a 300-gallon reef tank. It is out in the living room. Go check out. There's a playlist called the 300 on the YouTube on the channel, and you can watch all the videos on like the lighting, the plumbing, and all that sort of good stuff. The livestock in that tank, albeit it's kind of changed a little bit as far as livestock is concerned and things like that. Here and there, show you right. I am not mobile. I don't. Maybe. Hold on. What time is it? 9:06. All right. All right. Hold on. All right. You coming with me? This is. Oh God. Okay. Hold on. You guys, this is difficult. Got this thing on a tripod and everything, and this is not the best camera. This is just a little webcam. So, all right. Oh God, I'm getting caught on things. All right. Let's go here. Hey, look, Mom, no hands. Holding. Oh, God. Oh, my wife is making pumpkin bread. It smells so good. Okay. There it is. Oh, yeah, it's backwards. Okay. There it is. There's the 300. Now, I do a lot of work with like the video editing and everything like that over the past couple of days, getting this video ready for you guys. So this tank, like the glass is all, it's like really, it's really dirty. Tell me, just write in the comments, say clean your glass. But what do I got in there? Oh man, I got lots of things. So many. Let's just go through the fish real quick. I need a chair. That's what I need. Let me get a chair. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, dad noises. Okay, so is that better? No, probably not. All right. We have a flurry clown and a mist bar, a black mist bar. We also have a pajama cardinal that's been in there for like, I don't know, how many years, Gibson? It's the oldest one. It's the OG in there. We call him Heroin because he's up all night and he's wearing pajamas. So he's been in there for a long time. I think I probably had him. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think it's been like 5 or 6 years I've had that pajama cardinal. Yeah, so he's dope. We've got Dory in there. I don't know if you remember me talking about Zach. That was his. He went from a 120 down to a 30 when he made a move. So I inherited Dory from him. She's doing great. We've got an orange shoulder tang in there that is still in the juvenile coloration. So let me see if I can get you guys a little bit closer. Maybe you'll be able to kind of see what's going on in there and all. And I'll clean the glass right there. Be sure to stay away from the bottom. You don't want to pick up any sand. In your magnet cleaner. I don't know if that was any better, but there you have it. So there you guys can still hear me. So we've got one blue-green Chromis because I don't know. I think he killed all the rest of them. I don't have any ACANs in here. There are no ACANs in this tank. Your tank is awful. Your tank is not awful. It's not awful. Let's see here. Okay. Just want to make sure. Fred, I really don't know how you can subscribe, like, other than, like, I don't know how you can do it on this page, but you can be a part of the family after we get done here. I'm gonna cut it off here in I think 5 minutes. We're gonna go through the rest of the fish in here, maybe some of the corals, and then we'll cut it off, and you can go subscribe to the channel once you get from there. But okay, so let's go over the other ones. There is a huge flamingo in there. Oh, I shouldn't say huge. He's bigger than all the rest of the fish. But he's in there swimming kind of behind this this kind of swim through right here. But I got him. He was only like 4 inches, and now he's like 6 or 7. He's getting huge. He's like I would compare him to like those bodybuilders that they're so big that they can't wipe their own butt. Like that's what I compare him to, because he like can't really make a turn. Let's see here. I just want to make sure you guys can like actually hear me, because the speakers are on the front. What else is in here? We have there's a Tamini Tang and a red speckled hawkfish. He's in there. He's pretty cool. There's also a 6-line wrasse and a Talbot damsel. So if you are going to do a damsel, like if you need a fish that's going to fit in a smaller tank, they are going to be active. The Talbot damsels, you can do them because they are less aggressive than like the other damsels that are out there. So so those are okay, but I don't know. He can still be kind of a jerk, but that 6-line's a jerk. Like he's just a straight up, he's a butthole. Peace out, Andrew. That's all right. I gotta go here in like 3 minutes anyways. Live in Florida on the Gulf, and this tank is like, hey, Fred. I live on the Gulf, bro. I live on the Gulf in Florida. I'm in like the Tampa area. Let's see here. What's up, Becky? You're in Destin. I don't know where that's at. Is that like up? Is that north or south of Tampa? Is that north or south? Grew up in Jacksonville, missed the beach. Yeah. I don't really know much about Jacksonville. Miller's Ale House. That's kind of cool. North. All right, gotcha. Let's see here. What else do I got in here? So I've got 3 anemones. I've got 2 of them are red bubble tips, and the other one is a sea bay anemone. I have large green sinulera. I have a lot of SPS in here. We've got some burning banana, stylo. We've got hot millie up there. We've got we've got some Setosa, some Jason Fox. I don't even know what it's called, but it's cool. It's like purple base, like green polyp, some other digis in here. We've got Monty Caps. We've got some mushrooms, some hairy mushrooms. Right here is a volleyball sized frog spawn. I don't know why it wasn't coming to me, but right there. Let's see. Okay, what else we got? We'll get you guys close. Here's my little Zoa garden right here. I know, I'm sorry, it's terrible to see. You guys can't see, but there it is. And yeah, so that's it. That's the tank. I think we're gonna call it a night. Congrats to Robert McCreary. You're gonna get your he never logged in. That's okay. He still matters. All right. He's going to get the gift card. Congrats to him. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. Hit that like button on your way out. And peace. I would do the whole thing, but I have to use my other hand for it. Later, everybody.